Welcome to another discourse episode. This is our first virtual discourse, and today we'll be discussing about the current cost of living in Nigeria. If you're looking to travel to Nigeria, maybe for work, or you're looking to go on a vacation, or for one reason or the other, you're looking to visit Nigeria anytime soon, and you're wondering what is the current cost of living in Nigeria is? What is the cost of transportation? How much should you budget for your feeding, for accommodation? You are in the right place because today I have my guest with me. So we'll be discussing together about the current cost of living in Nigeria. My guest for today is Mrs. Mutiat, all the way from Nigeria. Thank you very much for granting my request for this interview. I really appreciate.
You're welcome.
So basically, I'm just going to be asking you some questions about the current cost of living in Nigeria, like feeding, transportation. How would you describe the general cost of living in Nigeria?
To be honest, it's too high. The cost of living is too high, firstly, because basically there are some stores, not even some self. All the stores are already expensive. They're like about like times five of what we usually buy them.
Mm.
So it's too expensive, and the value of money is when you like have some cash with you, like about maybe let's say probably 5K that you can use to like make a whole pot of soup at home. It's just an example. Nowadays, you can't even use 5K to say you want to say you want to cook or anything because things are expensive. When you hold your money, you don't even it looks as if you don't have value. The money doesn't have value. Even if it's like 20,000, 50,000, when you look at it and you spend it and you check the items that you got with the money and you feel like are this actually what I bought? So it's too high. The cost of living is too high.
Like at the moment.
That's what I feel about.
Okay. What is the average yearly rent for one bedroom apartment, like in Lagos right now?
Is it a self-contained? A one room self-contained?
Self-contained, one bedroom. Yeah.
I think now a room self-contained should be about like 400K yearly.
Yearly.
So people that are collecting like about maybe a room and parlor in a year, they are paying 700.
Wow.
And those that they have about like two bedroom, I think some are even they are paying 1 million plus.
Oh.
Can you imagine how crazy it is?
How much do you typically spend on utilities like water, electricity, and internet every month?
That's actually a tough question because the tariff that they just increased the tariff now.
For light?
When you load like 2,000 naira, I think before it was about maybe 60 units or something. I really don't. But now 60K plus now. Especially those of us that were using all these prepaid meter that we're not using direct light. We have to in order to have water running, we have to use our light to pump the water.
To pump the water.
That aside, the household facilities, maybe the TV, the stove, the refrigerator, things like that. Internet, I can't even say. The internet, I don't want to go there because it's as if you just load, you have data now, and the next minute they will tell you 500 MB left like that. You'll be like, I just did this thing like about 30 minutes ago. What's going on?
What's going on?
So I rather not calculate how much I'm spending on internet because if I start calculating it, I may stop using internet and it's not possible then.
Okay. Like how much do you spend on groceries per week or per month for an average size family?
If I should calculate everything totally, apart from maybe my son's food, cereal and everything, let me just leave that aside. Basically what we actually use like eat for day to day, to be honest, is like about 300K.
Wow.
Because like we don't actually buy in pieces, so we buy in bulk mostly.
Okay.
Our proteins, everything, we buy it, we stock them up. So for just us, basically, we spend up to I think three. It might even be up more than that. But let me just calculate everything like 300K.
300K per month. What are the prices of common food items like rice, beans, gari in local markets and in supermarkets?
A bag of rice is 77,000 naira. 5 liter of oil, of granite oil.
Mm.
That is about 9,000 naira. Palm oil, a 5 liter of palm oil is like 5,000 naira. And a pint of gari now, the last time I got it, it was like about 6,000 naira or so. But now they said it's like 8,000 naira. So
Wow.
if you like go to the market to buy another one again. I even heard that even in other states, apart from Lagos, things are even much more expensive than Lagos.
How come? Lagos actually is the most expensive city in Nigeria.
That's what I was hoping. Even my mom, because she actually just got back from ABK, she said things are very expensive in Abeokuta, and she was expecting that things were supposed to be cheaper here than Lagos. And unfortunately, things are super expensive that she couldn't even buy some stuff. She has to wait till she come back to Lagos to get them. So you can see that maybe if you try and ask someone that stays maybe in another state, you see that even Lagos is a bit fair. Transportation from, let me say Yanokbaja. Like Yanokbaja is where people really know very well. To maybe Yanoba. If you're hearing them telling you it's 700 naira, what we usually take like 300 or 400 naira at most. I wonder how people that are going to Benin are coping, because I was once there and we know that we have to change naira to Sefa. And according to what I heard that Sefa self is not appealing now. Naira is not appealing to Sefa
You
again.
know, since the naira is depreciating, it's affecting it too. I think
It's
ten
very
thousand naira to sefa now is that like I think like 400.
400.
400 sefa.
400. 400 Sefa.
Actually, at some point, I think around March it was like 300. 300 sefa.
Damn.
It's
Please
that
let me
bad.
stay in my Lagos. We're just trying to cope. We're just trying to cope. For real. Like, I've not experienced this kind of thing before. Even people that they are not average people that are rich now, say they are living the life of average. People that are average.
I live the life of poor.
I beg, let me just. And when you have the toddler, you have expenses. It's just crazy. So pepper is crazy. Is that pepper that never even express, never had like this? I'm just experiencing it pepper. And pepper is like, if you want to cook, like you want to make nice soup, pot of soup or stew, just know that budget like 4K to get pepper. 4K to get pepper. It's not that the pepper you want to eat for like a week, or probably like just 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
You're going to pay like 4,000 naira to buy pepper. So whenever you're making estimation, or like before, that you feel like pepper is not, you can get 1,000 naira to make a fish soup or something. Now, you best do the estimation of pepper first before you even say you want to buy protein. I'm just saying, you know.
So in a restaurant, now let's assume that you want to go and eat in the restaurant now. Like how much should you owe to eat like an average size food?
Well, it actually depends on the eatery you're going. For Chicken Republic, at least you can have like about maybe 2,000 to get a plate of rice and maybe chicken. Or in cravings, I think maybe depending on the portion you want, it's just budget like 3,000 naira meal that you eat that you'll be okay.
What is the current cost of fuel?
Now, it's 650 per liter.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. And that will be the end of today's episode, guys. I hope you've been able to grab one or two things from our discussion about the current cost of living in Nigeria, and you know how to plan yourself very well if you are visiting Nigeria at this point in time. So thank you very much for watching this far. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. And until next time, stay blessed. Bye.